In Germany, this is a drink. In America, apparently, this is a cry for help. Hello, willkommen. Welcome back to German-American Life and Vibes. Today we are doing something a little different, and I will be honest, a little dangerous. We are counting down 10 things Americans do, completely normal, everyday, unremarkable to you things that make Germans quietly lose their minds. This is not an attack. I love America. I chose to live here. But love does not mean I understand the ICE situation. So, from 10 down to the one thing that breaks us the most, let's go. Americans will show ID to buy a bottle of wine at 45 years old. No offense taken, this is simply the law. But then, hand over an email, a phone number, a home address, and their firstborn's name for a 10% discount on paper towels. Where is the line? Nobody has ever shown me the line. I went into an American supermarket looking for mustard. I left with a container of mustard that will outlive me. In Germany, we buy a tube, a small, sensible tube, because mustard is a condiment, not a commitment. It is 38 degrees Celsius outside. You walk into the mall, and now you are cold. Inside. In July. Germans do not do this. Germans open a window. Revolutionary, I know. The first time an American waiter refilled my soda without asking, for free, I nearly proposed marriage. In Germany, every single cola is its own separate financial transaction. I am not saying free refills are why I stayed in this country. I am also not saying that. An American cashier asks, "How are you?" and keeps scanning items. This is not a question. This is a sound, like hello. A German hears, "How are you?" and thinks, someone wants my honest emotional status. So we answer, at length. The cashier did not want this. The cashier is now a hostage. Walking through your entire house, bedroom included, in the same shoes that touched a gas station floor. This is, to a German, a small act of chaos. We take our shoes off at the door. It is basically law. It is basically religion. And yes, before you say it, I know. Germans have their own footwear scandal. Socks with sandals. I have seen the memes. I have seen Americans physically recoil. And to that I say, our feet are comfortable and yours are not. And that is the whole conversation. Americans will tell a stranger in a checkout line about their divorce, their dog's surgery, and their vacation plans, in the time it takes to bag groceries. Germans do not do this. Germans stand in silence next to the same neighbor for 11 years and consider that a respectful relationship. In America, a sandwich can change your life. A parking spot can be amazing. A Tuesday can be incredible. Germans reserve amazing for maybe 3 events per decade. A good sandwich in Germany earns a slow nod. That is the highest honor we give. I bought a coffee. I poured it myself. The screen still turned around and asked me to tip 22%. In Germany, we round up. €1, maybe 2, if the service was lovely. Here, tipping has become a mystery sport with no rule book, and I am always losing. And here we are, back to the ice. You order a drink. You receive a cup that is, structurally, mostly frozen water, with a rumor of soda somewhere at the bottom. Why? I have asked. I have been told it keeps it cold. So does, and I say this gently, the refrigerator it came out of. I have made my peace with tipping. I have made my peace with the small talk. The ice, I have not made peace with. The ice and I are still negotiating. 10 things, some silly, some genuinely wonderful once you get used to them. I will defend free refills with my life. But this is the deal with living between two cultures. The things that make you crazy are usually, eventually, the things you miss when you leave. Ask me again about the ice in 5 years. I make no promises. What are we covering next? I genuinely have not decided yet. And honestly, that is half the fun. Subscribe so you find out the moment I do. And leave me a comment. Which one of these 10 is your crime? I want names. I want confessions. Tschüss. Be bald.